It was one of those nights where I just knew that I had to take over and cook. So there's a lot going on in the household right now, and I knew we had a fridge full of stuff, and I had to take over and cook. And now, listen, I'm an okay cook, but with ChatGPT, I could be a pretty darn good cook. So I want to explain step by step exactly what I needed to do and what how I accomplished it. And I used the ChatGPT app on my iPhone, and it was great. So what happened was I knew that I had some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I wanted to make an Indian-inspired dish. And I knew that we had this ingredient called garam masala that was in our spice, rack or repertoire, if you will, for a long time. And I was like, you know what? I want to make something Indian inspired, maybe over some rice, over some veggies, but I want to use ChatGPT to help me. And instead of just typing things into my normal desktop ChatGPT, what I did was I opened up my app and I opened up the see-through or the function where the app can actually see what it is that you're looking at. And I had it analyze all of the ingredients and the spices that were in my spice rack and tell me exactly what I needed to do in order to create this dish. And it's not often that after I cook something at dinner, I get the feedback from my wife or my son saying, hey, save this recipe. And you know what? Save this recipe is exactly what I did. In fact, I forwarded it to a few people, and it was fantastic. So, first, I want to show you kind of what I did when I took all the spices that I thought that I might use in this, and I kind of put them front and center in my spice rack. And I opened up the app, and I had it analyze it. And I'm going to show you what that footage looks like right now. And what's great about getting that footage is that not only do I have, the step-by-step directions of how to make it, I can go back to my normal ChatGPT app and see the normal transcript of how to make this meal. So I went through step by step. I added all the ingredients. I made sure to marinate the chicken. I made some rice. I made some veggies. And at the end of the day, I ended up making myself an awesome dinner and something that, my wife was very appreciative of. And I was able to kind of go outside of the box of my normal repertoire and able to use ChatGPT to really analyze what it is that I had and make something spectacular. So I'll upload some images from the meal. It was some really good chicken food. And, it was some really good Indian food, and I was, able to even get my 4-year-old son, who's kind of, as anybody knows, preschooler, their taste palette isn't exactly there. So to get him to enjoy something that's a little bit outside of the box was pretty fun. And I thought this would be a short little snippet video for you guys today to just a reminder of using the see-through function on ChatGPT on your app in order to, do something as simple as creating a recipe or identify things out in public or to really help you get through a complex problem. That app is so useful, and it's going to be one of the futures of, the ways that we use AI technology in order to just make ourselves be better at everything that we do. And we had on our podcast this week, we talked about AI glasses, to where this technology is infused with glasses, so it actually knows what you're looking at, and you have something you can talk to back and forth in order to figure out problems of a higher level. And things like this are exactly why Rosh and I do what I do here on the Creative AI Show and on our channel here on YouTube. The best way to stay up to date with Rosh and I and everything that we're talking about is every Monday we have the Creative AI Show. It's broadcast on all the popular streaming platforms and right here on the YouTube channel. And also, as always, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. We're talking about how we use AI in our creative everyday lives, or also to better our relationships with our clients. So until then, we're two creative guys talking AI.